So you got our kitty litter. Dump it in there. Oh. Now let's add water. Hey, got some bleach. I don't know how much. Seems about right. And then I got the power wash stuff. That's all I got. So I'll spray it in there. Should have put this in first. I could have washed it down, but it's okay. Let's just try that. Hey, got my gloves on. Hold the cap. Hold that. Hold that. Okay, I'm back. I went and rinsed it out with our garden hose because this wasn't working. But look at that. It worked. So I'm gonna put some bleach and soapy water in there a bit. And then I'm gonna use a Scotch-Brite and just scrub this down, see what it looks like. And might blow this out with the air. So if there's any kitty litter in there, then I'll get it out. But yeah, I'll show you guys the end result. Welcome back, guys. As you saw there, we started working on the coolant bottle. And in fact, that method does work. The inside is clean. If you didn't have a bottle covered in oil, then I think you'd be much better off. And the outside would look a lot better. But mine it is clean inside. It is in fact clean, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna throw it back in there, run it, and gonna pull the interior. Anyways, stay tuned. There you go, guys. It's in there. Obviously not full of coolant, but looks much cleaner. Pretty excited. New water pump. Belt's all back on. Just the fan has to go on. She didn't want the fan there when I was leaning over to do the coolant, but yeah, she's coming along. Well, this is about as far as she can go until I get parts. It sucks, but we'll keep tinkering. I got a lot of things done. I got the rear bumper off, which is just waiting for my other one. And then got lots done underneath. There's a lot of just miscellaneous things that need to be addressed. And then interior's out, cleaned everywhere. It's a pretty good snowstorm today, so business console didn't come in, which is too bad, but we'll pick that up hopefully tomorrow when it shows up. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. I really don't want to put this thing outside, but also some of the parts haven't been shipped yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll pull it outside and cover off all the exposed pipes and stuff, and then I'll pull in the Golf and work on it for a little bit, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Alright, well, I figured out what I'm going to do today. Since the truck's dry, I'm going to re-oil spray it. I usually do it 2 or 3 times a winter, with washing it every week. In like underside. Obviously the body outside doesn't really matter. If you wash it, it ain't gonna stop the rust. But yes, underside always gets washed. I'm gonna respray it, so I'll kind of take you guys through a little of what to do, what I do, and the process that I go through. So what I use for spraying gun, which is meant for it, is that gun right there, hooked up to the air compressor, filled with 46 weight hydraulic fluid. Use hydraulic fluid because it's good for like rubber, so all your bushings and stuff aren't gonna crap out on you. Some oils are pretty hard on that. It'll make them soft and stuff. So I use that, and I use the 46 just so it's heavier. It doesn't just run off everything. But yeah, it seems to work great. I've used it for 2 years now, and any little bit of rust that's on the frame, obviously the body has no rust, but anything that's on the frame and stuff, nothing's grown. If anything, it's for sure stopped, and it just looks better. Like, I'll just, for instance, so you see, I got all these tie rods. They always come like non-painted and stuff. And it looks like utter junk, but then you can see the spindle behind it, how it's just, it needs to be washed. I didn't wash the front end when I washed it before I parked it, just because I didn't want to wash the evidence off of the deer. But yeah, see, the spindle is like dark, and then that tie rod is light. So usually the whole front end will look like the axle does, which some may mistake it for oil leaks, but it is not. And yeah, like the whole front end, the springs, you can see how they're starting to get lighter. But yeah, I'll go through it all. The whole underside, pretty clean truck for Canada, and for having 200,000 kilometers on it. That's almost unheard of around here. But yeah, I'll do all the leaf packs too. You can see, so the leaf packs, they're all dry and stuff. So I'll spray. Mostly all that stuff does take a pretty big beating, just because it sees the salt and the winter grime more than the rest of the truck. But yeah, see, like that, I feel like it just looks much better, and it literally stops the rust. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And I'm not gonna do like a full thing. I'm just gonna pretty much do, like, I'm gonna pull all the plugs right there. I'll shoot down in here, lubricates the door hinge, and it'll run down into your door, and then I'll spray through this hole. And obviously that all runs along here. That's where your water drains are. And I'll spray in that hole as well, just to soak the bottom of the doors. I know the only little bit of rust on this truck is right there, and that has not grown since I've got the truck. So it does work, guys, and anyone in Canada, I highly suggest doing it because it's well worth it. These trucks are getting harder and harder to find, rust-free, and you know, I say, like, if you had 500,000-600,000 on a truck and the truck was clean, well taken care of, why not put you could 6-7 swap it for all you care, and you get the amenities of a new engine, and just keep driving it. They when they're well taken care of, they last forever, guys. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you guys a little, maybe when I'm going through, and underneath the truck I'll take a few videos of where I spray there. But yeah, anyways, that's my plan for today. It should only take me a couple hours, and then I'll probably back it outside and let it sit outside. As long as it's dry in here right now, it's not snowed on, nothing, I'm gonna take advantage of that and oil spray it for the rest of the winter. All right, guys, pretty much done. But yeah, so you spray in all your factory holes. They tape these off if you get an undercoated truck, they'll tape them off. But yeah, I always take that off just so I can wash in there and get the stuff out. And yeah, so you spray your oil in there, and then these third gens, they have a 3-piece seam. So you gotta spray in that one and spray in that one, and try to get it in on an angle so it actually shoots forwards and it shoots back. But yeah, that's the best way I can really do it. I didn't do a really big in-depth job. Usually I spray the whole underside, like underneath the cab and stuff, but it all is really good still. Just the big parts that you really don't want to rust, which is obviously your rockers, And then just any of your components up here. I don't know, just makes it look better. It's actually a lot easier to work on, especially if you drive it for like 1,000 kilometers or something. It'll just kind of look like this. And then it's not really greasy to work with or anything. Like the bolts all come out really nice because they've all been oiled and like soaked for a long time. But yeah, inside your frame, always make sure to get down inside your frame. Like you want to get it so it's resting on the bottom here so it doesn't rust out. And it's same with washing. I'm always under here. Like in the winter, I'm probably under here every 2 weeks, and just like this, up on jack stands or up on wheel stands, and I'm under here washing it. It's not a fun job, but it gets it done. And yeah, every little orifice that you can get into. Same with your box here. Get inside this lip here. It's where the two welds meet. You need to get oil in there, or it's gonna rust. It's inevitable, but yeah, look how clean that box is. It's a fairly clean box. Pretty sweet. Side of this cab. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's how I do it, and it seemed to work really good for me. I've seen it over and over where nothing progresses, nothing gets worse, and that's kind of all you can ask for. So, anyways, I'm gonna go make a wood bench now for the shop here, and yeah, we'll get this thing down off the jack stands and fire it up and get it out of here. Well, that's the end for today, for me at least. Center console got delivered, so I'll be going home to grab that, but I won't be back to the shop today. But yeah, I got my workbench done. Just need to grab some probably 3/4 inch plywood from top. She's nice and sturdy. Same height as a toolbox. Then I think I'm gonna mount a vise right here, so I'll put some braces there to support it. But yeah, I needed to do something because I have this table that's just not doing it. So this will free up lots of space. I'll be able to put all this junk underneath there and keep it up off the floor too. And yeah, sweet. Anyways, guys, let's probably end this video here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably do center console, and then I think brother's gonna come down. We're gonna do probably his Golf or his truck. It needs a rear, one of his rear axle seals is leaking, and some shocks. So anyways, we will catch you guys later. Bye.